Hello, Heba. Hello, Camgosia. Hello, Princess Aquarius. Hey. It's good to see you guys. Happy Easter, by the way. If you celebrate that. I'm just doing the housekeeping. So do remember to, what should we remember to do? Keep randomly posting your questions, guys. I'm just doing a bit of housekeeping. Hello, Rosalie Downey. How are you? Right, hello, Mad Soul Tarot. How are you? Oh, it's so exciting having you here. Everybody. Have you eaten enough chocolate today? This is the main question. Please put that question down. I've eaten a lot of chocolate. Right, what am I doing here? I thought I'd spend my time with you. Because I do like spending time with you guys. My husband thinks I have a wonderful job doing this. He said I'm laughing all the time. Shwitter, how are you? So I'm going to like the video. Yay, I'm the first one to like the video. I get £1 million for that. Right, okay, so thank you, Heba. I can't see your smile, so I can't repay the compliment. I'm sure you got a lovely smile that wins over people. So, right, what happens in here? Tarot's Talk, yay! My twin flame. Oh, I love this. Oh, I'll just sit here and bask in friendship. I've got Mad Soul Tarot here, my good friend. I've got Tarot's Talk, my twin flame. What more do you need? Should we all do a threesome? That was so good last time. When will I get a job? I don't know. When will it? Shall we see the cards? So yeah, all you have to do in my room, is keep posting your questions. The avocado artist, how are you? Oh, it's good to see you guys. Yeah, look at all that. Yeah. What? No. Mad Soul Tarot, you didn't even know Tarot's Talk before I did. So how can he be your twin flame? What you want about? He's mine. Very possessive over Tarot's Talk. And he's just as possessive over me. Because that's what twin flames do. Right, should we do, I'm going to do Spiritual Warrior, the first person. Woohoo! You didn't know I was quickly going to get into a question, did you guys? So let's have a look at a Spiritual Warrior. Does A still love her ex? Does A still love her ex? Oh, very interesting question. Let's have a look, Spiritual Warrior. Does A still love her ex? I want to know that just as much as you do. Spiritual Warrior. Tarot, are you here? We need to do a pendulum thingamajiggy, don't we, love? We need to do a pendulum session. Right, guys, keep posting your questions. You do have to stay in the room. You can, if you want, like the stream. I don't mind if you do or you don't. It's no skin off my nose. Hey, do you remember when you were first sunburned and the sun burnt all the skin off your nose? Painful, isn't it? Oh, that's painful. Right, Spiritual Warrior. Does A still love her ex? Did you have a good nap, Tarot's Talk? Did you have a good sleep after we did Kieran Rye? It was only 20 minutes out, wasn't it? Mad Soul Tarot wasn't going to sit through that, he said. Oh, I don't think they do. yeah, because the Two of Cups is upside down, spiritual warrior. So, no, they might think they do, but I think they don't. Not as much as you think they do. They're obviously still on the mind, etc., which is quite good, but I don't think they do. Page of Wands here. So they are willing to seek another adventure. Sometimes the thing is with exes, sometimes we do have a little bit of a soft spot for them, don't we? Because we've grown into the way they make us feel as people. We're opening up. So don't be too jealous, spiritual warrior. Allow them to be honest and allow them to develop their true feelings for you or not. But no, I don't think they truly love them. I think there's something there, obviously, but it's not true love. Okay? Might be a little bit of a dream. They've turned them upside down, so I really do think that they don't. Thank you for the question. You guys, hello, Shrey. Hello. It's good to see you. I'm so happy to be with you all. Oh, dear. It's a shame I have to go to work tomorrow. What are you crying for? What are you crying for? Oh, right, okay. Don't know what spiritual warriors crying for, but they're crying. It's always good to cry. I must say, it's always good to cry. Right, okay, look at you guys. Who should I do next? Moderators can obviously have a question. Right, shall we do the avocado artist? Does meat want to reconcile with yourself? Okay, yeah, let's have a look at that. Does meat want to reconcile with you? Right, I'll use Mr. Gregory Scott. I think I use these today or tomorrow or whenever. Right, okay. The avocado artist is next. Does meat want to reconcile with you? Guys, thank you so much for spending this very precious day with me. I'm delighted. Thank you so much. I do love your company. I will answer all questions today, so keep being in the room and I'll make sure you all have your questions done free of charge. If you do want a longer reading of 20 minutes or so, donations are much appreciated. It will take about 20 minutes. Do put that you want to donate and the moderators will remind me because I can't always see the chat because I stop it. So the avocado artist, does meat want to reconcile with you? Let's have a look at that energy today. Let's have a look. Does meat want to reconcile with yourself? Okay, thanks for being here, people. I do appreciate it. Hope you've had a lovely weekend. Oh, ooh la la. Oh, I have to go with this little mermaid. This poor mermaid. Mermaids have a hard time, don't they? So there's a Queen of Cups here, and you have to feel sorry for them because they fall in love with men, don't they? And so do the mermen. So your mermaid is falling in love with you. Oh, but it's like they can't have you. And you can see this with the Three of Pentacles. It's turned upside down. So they can't work with that. So at the moment, it's almost like they might fantasize over it. Yes, they might. But they think they can't work with that energy just at the moment. So you'll probably see this mermaid going off and crying. I think she is still upset about the whole thing, is meat. So, yeah, it's a little bit tough. It's always tough for mermaids. So they are a bit of a giver. But in this circumstance at the moment, it's demonstrating that they can't work with that energy. Maybe tomorrow, next week, maybe. Because I think April's going to be a wonderful time for everyone. So thank you so much for the question. So let's spin over here. It's great to see everyone today. Hello, Artie. Hello, Heba. You did a bad spelling, did you, Shrey? I saw that. None of us can type. So our spelling comes out a little bit weird, doesn't it? Hello, Lena. It's good to see you, Lena. How are you doing today? Happy Easter, everyone, if you believe in Easter. If not, do believe in little bunny rabbits. Oh, it's a time of birth, isn't it? It's a time those little ducklings come out and the little bunny rabbits. And, of course, chocolate. Chocolate's always good to come out, even if it's vegan chocolate. Right, who can we pick now? Thank you, Maria. Happy Easter, everyone. It's great to see you all. You want a universal message for you today, Maria? Alrighty. Guys, I'm not so sure if you actually know that I do dailies. Do check them out, please. I do pickapile, yes, no's, mermaids, fairies, all sorts of things. Do check them out, and I'd be much appreciated if you put a comment. I do like that. We get very lowly in there. There's hundreds of people look at those shorts. They're only under a minute, but hardly ever anyone makes a comment, except Mad Soul Tarot. He's a great person. Have you checked out his channel? Also, have you checked out my partner's channel, Tarot's Talk? So, Marie, let's have a look what the universe wants to let Marie know. Oh yeah, that pickapile is really good. Please check that pickapile. That Mad Soul Tarot is just linked to that. You'll get some really insights in that one. I'll do another one soon. Right, for Marie, a universal message for them. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie me. Maria. So you're overworked. Sometimes things can be quite a lot of struggle, especially when we're trying to achieve our goal. So it always feels like it's too hard. Do not give up. Don't give up at all. Sometimes you've got to find your way around this and find your own inner truth. So if you believe in spirit guides or angels or anything like that, really meditate and get in touch with them. You may see them within your mind's eye if they want to be seen to you. But your higher self can definitely do this. This is what the Hermit card for you today is. You can find your truth, how to overcome this suppression, and how to kind of make things a little bit easier in your circumstance. So take time out if you can. Ask someone for help. Oh, could you just help me with this? Sometimes people like to be, oh, she's asking for help or he's asking for help. Wow, I feel honored. That's great. And people actually love to help. So if you do need a little direction, a little bit of help, ask somebody that you completely trust. Does that make sense, Marie? Thank you for the question. Hello, Elia Brunner. How are you? God bless you as well, Marie. Absolutely. Spiritual warrior, what are you doing? So, oh, good. Thank you very much, Maria. And it's great to have you here. Do check out that pickapile in April and also the other dailies that I do. You might find some nice inspiration there. Thank you for being here. It's great spending time with you. Remember, guys, I will answer all your questions today. Do stay in the room, keep posting your question, and it will be answered. Thank you very much. So, I find a warrior. Right, Brooklyn, how are you? Who's coming towards you in love, Brooklyn? Alrighty, let's have a look. Let us have a look, Brooklyn. Who's coming towards you in love? Okay, Brooklyn. Thank you for being here. Brooklyn, Brooklyn, Brooklyn. Lorraine, how are you? It's good to see new people. Thank you for stopping by. Do remember to check out the rest of the channel. You might find something of interest. Yes, no piles, dailies, zodiacs, mermaids, fairies, all sorts of things do we do here. Thank you, Mad Soul Tarot. So what's coming towards Brooklyn in love? What does Brooklyn need to know in love? Hello, Nivya. How are you? Thank you for spending time with me, guys. Let's have a look for Brooklyn. What's coming to them in love? Right. Wow, interesting. It is interesting because maybe you've felt you've worked so hard at this. In fact, you've worked so hard. It's like, oh, why isn't it here? So you've got the Eight of Pentacles upside down. I don't know why they go upside down sometimes, but they do it with me. So it's almost like you need to relax a little bit more. Right, I've done the work. I'm going to trust. I'm going to trust that it's going to happen. And then it will happen really fast and you've got your aim. So really think today what kind of relationship that you're after and fill in the details. It's like colouring in your book. What sort of qualities do you want in this person? And then Cupid will strike right through your heart and you're just going to completely open your heart to the possibility of this wonderful relationship. So it is going to come fast, but you've got to put in the details and then right away it's going to happen. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. So that was nice, isn't it, Brooklyn? Hello, Shrey. How are you? Nishta, how are you? Happy Easter to everybody. Right, keep posting your questions because I need to see your questions. Is that all right? No worries. Ignore Shrey. He's a funny dude. He's a bit like Mustafa. Whoa, what's up there? Right. Sorry about that. I was slightly offline. Hello, Nia. How are you? You can book a personal reading with me at any time, Spiritual Warrior. It's at purejoytarot@gmail.com. You have to go to my About page. Just email me and I'll offer you 3 prices. Normally it is £35, but that is a well good hour of everything. But if you want a cheaper reading, that's absolutely fine. It just depends what you want. But it is a private video link and I can do that for you, Spiritual Warrior. No problem at all. Okay. All right. Sometimes it's better private, in it, because out in the open. But yeah, that's absolutely fine. No worries at all. Hello, Prayer Ray. How are you? Right. Let's do Nivya. And they would like a general reading. Let's see what's going on for Nivya. Hi everyone, it's so great to see you all today. Thank you for spending your precious time with myself. Do check the rest of the channel out. That will be awesome. Let's have a look at Nivya. Thank you, Mad Sultana. You're working extremely hard. It's a little bit busy there. I hope you can keep up. Now you can see why we don't do a list, guys. We just keep posting our questions so the reader here can see them. Nivya, a general for yourself. April, May. We're just in April, we can't have May. Unless your energies are so slow, it might take forever. Let's have a look. Nivya, 2 cards for you today. Ooh la la. Oh, very nice. Right, said Fred. You have this aspect where you've got to trust even more than ever before because the Page of Swords is turned upside down. So sometimes with communication and knowledge and kind of waiting for that perfect opportunity where you can not just overthink. And this is why the Fool's here. It's starting a new journey and you've got to be very open. If you want to study more, if you want to do more learning, perhaps that's really good. Because when the page is turned upside down, it's like you may not recognize that someone around you is mistrusting in a situation. So for you, you have to honor yourself, you see, and not kind of bring into your life how they feel around you. So it's almost like you're not honoring yourself. So if you honor yourself and respect yourself, but also trust your self ability, have more confidence. That's one of the things that you must adopt. So if you can do that in April and May, then that will make your journey so much more gentler and loving. So really have the confidence to speak your mind when you need to, but also to give yourself the power of thought and knowledge and understanding that we have to start somewhere and then we go through things. But have the confidence and conviction. Okay, confidence and conviction to go forward. Does that kind of make sense to you? Thank you for the question. Sunlove, how are you? Hello, Iro 2012. It's good to see yourself. I will get to absolutely everyone today. So stay in the room, keep posting your question, and we'll do you for free. Right. Elia Brunner, how are you? I'm just wondering why hasn't Jasper followed me back on Instagram? He followed back all of my close friends, which I think he's kind of odd. Oh, it's odd. Me and Mad Soul, I'm not a fan of Instagram anymore. It's kind of weird. Well, it's not weird. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain Instagram. It's good for photos. It's good for friends. It's not good for lives, though, is it? Do you guys watch lives on tarot readings on Instagram? Right. Let's have a look. Where are we going? What's happened? What's happened to mine? There it is. Right, let's have a look why Jasper hasn't followed you back on Instagram. Let's have a look, Elia Brunner. Why hasn't Jasper followed you on Instagram? Thanks, guys. Thanks for being in the room, guys. It's great to see you. We'll get to everyone, so hang fire. Elia Brunner. Why isn't Jasper followed you? Why hasn't Jasper followed Elia? Right, Jasper has not followed you on Instagram. Right, it's come across as the King of Cups reversed, but he's also come across as the Sun reversed. So, so at the moment, first of all, when I was shuffling, it's almost like he doesn't want everyone to know that, you know, he may or may not like you. Or want to be with you. So he's not shy, far from it, but Jasper doesn't want people to know that, you know, I don't know why. It's just weird why he's like that. I mean, if he's following all your friends, he could easily follow you. But I think there is a sense of introvertedness, that he is shy and he doesn't want to, it's all bravado kind of thing. Ooh. But if the truth be known, right in the essence of him, he is quite shy. And he'd be very embarrassed, because if you started following him, the conversations would be more relaxed and it would be known to many, many people. So, yeah, you've got to be a little bit careful. Don't take too personally about social media, who follows you, who doesn't follow, who's blocked you, and all the rest of it, because it's just like a minefield, isn't it, this social media? I presume he's got your email, he's got your phone number. That should be enough, shouldn't it, really? And if he hasn't got your phone number, why hasn't he got your phone number? So hopefully that helps. just a little bit introverted and shy at times, even though he comes across as quite bravado as well. So he's a funny dude, isn't he? Whoa, look at all this. Good grief. Right, okay. Hello, Wanderer. Hello, Heba. Right, okay. So, Heba, please stay in the room, guys. I will get to everyone. If you put your questions down, we'll get to everyone. Right, Heba. How does Mo Scorpio see Heba Aries and his feelings? Okay, Heba. How does Mo Scorpio? Thank you for all those hearts as well. That's lovely jubbly. Right, Heba. How does Mo the Scorpio see Heba the Aries? Heba and thanks, my soul. Right, let's have a look. What's going? Whoa! Right. Whoa! What's coming? Heba, this is a little bit serious. He's demonstrating quite a lot of Scorpio, to be fair. He's very Scorpio at the moment. So, I'm not so sure if this has got anything to do with you, other than they're demonstrating a lot of pain. A lot of pain. We've got the Five of Cups here, but we've also got the Three of Swords upside down. When it is upside down, it means they're not recognizing their pain. So with the Five of Cups, it's almost like they are depressed. They don't want to be known. They don't want to be seen. And they're definitely not going to demonstrate feelings, especially crying around you. I wouldn't see that. So they might be completely withdrawn, like completely in the next while. So this is quite a difficult scenario. If the Three of Swords was that way, they could recognize that they were in pain, but because it's this way, they're not recognizing that they have to let go of something. They just don't want to. They want to hold on to this as long as they can. They feel very comfortable being a victim at the moment. So, Heba, this is quite serious. So hopefully leave them in their little cave, because they need that. It's tough when these two cards come together, and especially when the Three of Swords is upside down, because they're not recognizing that they have to let go of a lot of pain. And to be fair, if you want a partnership or a deeper partnership with this person, you are not their healer, so to speak. That some people have to do that themselves. So the best thing for you is not to be drawn into a depressive mode as well, isn't it? So that's a very difficult one, Heba. I wish you all the best with that, but that's quite serious at the moment, to be fair. So it is really, wow, look at all these hearts. Wow, I'm loving these hearts, guys. Thank you so much. Guys, I will answer all your questions. Absolutely everyone who wants a question today will have their question. It's an Easter treat. So let's have a look. So keep posting your questions. So. I saw somebody there and I thought, yeah, I'll definitely do you. And then they've gone. Here we go. Nishta. How are you? Thank you for being in the room and staying here. Do check out all my dailies and make a comment. Please, people, make a comment on my dailies. Now, Nishta, can you please tell me what does future hold for Hardik, the Virgo, and I, Aquarius? Age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Right, let's have a look. Do check out my Aquarius dailies every single day, please. That will be awesome. If you're into your horoscope, sun sign, do check out the Virgo as well. Oh, I think it was a nice one for Virgo. Or was that tomorrow? I did tomorrow's as well, so you got a good one, Virgos. Just for a change. I'm sure it was Virgo. We had a good one, didn't we, Mad Soul? We had a good one today. Or was that yesterday? Sunday. That's every day. Just... Right. Nishta. What's going on with Hardik? And Mr. Hardik and Mr. Hardik and Mr. Mr. Hardik. Right, I'm sure all these are upside down. I say that every time, and then when I look, they're not. So they're everywhere. What does the future hold for you? Right. Not too bad. I don't know where you are in your relationship right now. I'm not sensing where you actually are. But with the Eight of Swords reversed, which is quite good, or not, I think there's, and the King of Pentacles is reversed as well. So it's almost like not feeling stuck, but the energy with Hardik, the Virgo, and that does show him as the Virgo, but he's kind of upside down as well. I think they need to kind of realize that they have to be more mature in situations, and they have to learn to support themselves. And it's like they're not. So maybe they're not being responsible for themselves. They're not looking at growth, and they're also there's an unwillingness here just at the moment. So it's a kind of stuck energy. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult. So you must ask this question again in a few days' time, or next time you're here. The Eight of Swords is all about the mind trap. When it's like that, they don't even know that they're trapped within the minds. So this growth isn't going to happen as well as it could do. But Virgos, they do like to work hard, don't they? So hopefully they're not kind of moody or depressed or unwell. I hope they don't make themselves a little bit unwell within their mindset. They might have a tendency to do that they might be grumpy, a little bit grumpy at that moment. It's not looking to get your thingies together. You need to be more happy, okay? So stop it, you tell him from me. Cheer up, give him some chocolate. That'll help. That'll be a lot better, won't it? Yeah, give him some chocolate. Chocolate is the answer to everything, isn't it? Tell him to cheer up. Right. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for being here. Chocolate is the answer. I can only presume. Why is that so noisy? Right, okay. So, no, there is no spam. There is no spam at all. We don't call it spam in our room. We just like you to post your questions as much as possible. If you don't post your questions, I can't see it. And if I can't see it, I can't do it. And I promise today, I will get to every single question. Every single question. even if we're here for the next 2 weeks. It's Easter and you deserve your answers. So let's have a question. So who's next? Who is next? Why has that stopped? Right, let's do Lena. Can you see you reconciling with your husband? I think yesterday it was not so good. So let's have a look today. We can always change our minds anytime. And just for you, Lena, I'm going to give you a romance angel. Anyone else want one of them? Just ask. Anyone can ask for an oracle at any time. Yay, Tarot Talk. We didn't miss your charm. What did you do? Go to the toilet? Have a meal? What's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Midnight past. At least it's cooler. Ooh, I couldn't live in your country. When we get our islands, we'll have to have it, seasonal. Meaning we can have it low temperature and a little bit higher, and then higher, and then a bit lower, and then a bit lower. You washed your dishes. Oh, right, okay. Thanks for that, mad soul. I would have forgotten. Who am I doing? Right, Lena. Right, let me see. Have I squashed a card now? Right. Thank you guys for being in my room. I absolutely promise, I am going to do everybody's question today. So keep posting your questions and we'll get to them. Right. Hello, Lisa Lovers. How are you doing? Blue Smurf. I'm not a fan of Smurfs. There's only one female. What's that? Is that incestuous or what? Answers on a postcard. You can make a comment. Why is there only one girl Smurf? I find that a little bit strange. Oh, Cat Cafe. Oh, I like that question. Oh, let me come. Oh, wow. Wow. Right, let's do Lena's husband. Put that back. It was. Oh, yeah, I start with the, you know what I mean? I can't see any of the cards. Are they all upside down or what? They're all inside. No. Some of them are the right way. Okay, so this is interesting. It has a possibility. These energies, even though they're upside down, they still present themselves, Lena. So we have got the Wheel of Fortune upside down, and we've also got the Chariot upside down. These are both speedy cards moving forward, but they're upside down. So today, your husband's not going to come back. And because the two major arcana cards as well, it does seem stuck. The energy is a little bit stuck. Well, it's a lot stuck today. You can more than happy keep asking that question, but it's like they don't want to repeat the same pattern at the moment, and they're kind of pulling in the wrong direction. So this energy is a little bit off. So I don't think your husband today, or got a few days, isn't going to come back. Well, he could change his mind, couldn't he? We can always change our minds. Right, can't we? So that's quite good. Thank you for the question. And I hope you have a good Easter day. Right, I am very curious about this cat cafe because I want to go to it with your boyfriend. we have Priyanka S. We've got a cat cafe in Leeds where I live. I've been to the cat cafe, and I've got 2 cats now. I used to have 3, but let me show you my cat that died. I think I have made a little video of that. Let me. My cat that died, Eli. And you've seen Joy, my cat, and you probably haven't seen Jet, who's black. But yeah, with the cat cafe in Leeds, you can adopt the cats, literally, because they're all strays, aren't they? So I think they're a great idea. They're well looked after. I personally think it would be great. No matter where you live, I think opening up a cafe, for one thing, is really, really good. Opening up a cat cafe, if you've got the qualifications to do so. I don't know the rules in your country for doing that. I would definitely be doing research, because it's not just... I think there might be certain rules depending on what area you're in. Definitely. I will definitely get to your question, Tarot's Talk. Who is in our own private club? I'll do you next, darling. Priyanka. We're doing Priyanka. Yeah, it was so sad, because my husband, who never cries, really cried. So let me. I've actually got him on my desk today. So I bought this. I do have a cat thing. You can see it in my videos. So this is Angel Light stone, and it's got tea light in it. And it gives you a little... turn away now if you feel about gruesome. So I've got some of his ashes in here. Oh, so he just sits a little bit there with me. Eli. So that's Eli. Very nice cat. Came to us as a stray and had, I think it was kidney failure. So that's bad, isn't it? I don't know if it's inbreeding with people or what it is, but it's sad, isn't it? It's very, very sad. So we do like our pets, don't we, humans? So I think it's a lovely idea. Right, let's have a look, Priyanka. Should you open a cafe with your boyfriend? I think it's a great idea, because yeah, you can make all the cat cakes and cat cookies and make things, have a big enclosure as well at the back, and it's great. I live in a big city, so they can't do that, but they sit in this big window and they've got, it's just great. It's great. I'm sure you've researched it a lot. I'm going to be biased and say yes, because I want to come to your cafe, but no, let's have a look. Hello, app MNC. Yeah, me too. I'll manipulate them that they are. Right, so you hurt me. Okay, so first of all, we've got the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So I don't know, sometimes when we do it in a partnership with like boyfriends, they might not be completely on the same page. So if this is your dream, your personal dream, then find out how, obviously the financial side and who else can help you. I'm sure you'll get volunteers at first, and etc, etc. So it's always finding the really, really good team, because it is upside down, but if we put it like that, that's fine. So what we need all the qualifications and everything you know, great to actually work with that. Maybe you're not recognized for your skill set at the moment. So when you're asking for money, obviously put the best business plan out there, and I'm sure you can have help finding that, if you're going to borrow money, etc., etc. But there's always stray cats, so I'm pretty sure you can do that. And here with the Ace of Pentacles, the opportunity is rising, so that's great. So for you, if this is your absolute dream, you can wear the crown of glory, and there are millions of people who would help you do this, as long as you do it in an area where it's kind of accepted. But I'm sure you'll look into that. So running the cafe, it is great. Everyone loves coffee. I mean, I'm in Leeds and I've just been to a park and they have this cafe, and even when it's shut, they still do takeaway coffees and cakes and things like that. And people just queue up even though you can't sit in the cafe. So people just love that era, don't they? Sitting in the cafe, eating, but they love cats. Oh, it's just beautiful. You know, when you see the little kittens and the cats playing, it's just absolutely fantastic. So yeah, you can always do Fund Me, because depending on where you are, and if there's loads and loads of strays, you're taking them off the streets, you're educating people about it. In Leeds, in the cafe there, you actually have to pay £6 before you even step through the door. So just to make you serious about doing that. So it's a donation for the cats as well. So that's another little idea you can use for that. But I'm pretty sure you'll be successful. Why not, if it's your dream? Not so sure about the boyfriend if you're kind of just dragging him into it. So make sure everything's for yourself. You know, you've got the finances, you've got the qualifications, you've got the hygiene, and etc., etc. And I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. But yeah, it sounds wonderful. I'm biased, obviously. Sorry. Hiya guys, how are you doing? I promised tonight to do everyone's question. Is Tarot's Talk still here? I'm going to do Tarot's Talk before he falls asleep. Tarot, so you still here? Doesn't matter if he's not, I'm still going to do it. Guys, I promised to do all your questions today, so keep those questions coming. Okay, Taurus. Are you alright? Right, okay. See what you need to know. Oh, I said I was going to... Who did I say I was going to give a romance card to, and I forgot? That's not good, is it? Oh, Barry, you've got to realise it's very late, and he's like that. Oh. Thanks for telling me off, though, Barry. So we can tell him off even when we can't see him. That's funny. Poor Barry. Yeah, don't leave it to poor Barry. Barry's suffering here. Hello, Heavenly. How are you? Lisa Marie, how are you? Everyone, hello. Thanks for being with me. I will promise to do all your questions. I'll give you a jumper, Two of Pentacles. Hello, Maggie. Polo, how are you doing? Hello, app MNC. How are you doing? Shouldn't laugh at all, but that's a funny card. You probably laugh too, maybe not. Right, so what have we got? Our tarot's talk. We have Five of Pentacles upside down. Ooh. We have Knight of Wands upside down. Ooh. We have the Sun upside down. And we also have the Four of Swords the right way. Look at that card. It's quite funny, isn't it? Look at its expression. So time is ticking until you're sliced in two. God knows why he's done that card like that. That's bad, isn't it? That's a horrid card, really, isn't it? How can the Four of Swords be like that? It's like, whoa. Find your peace of mind within yourself. Meditate, rest your mind. How can you rest your mind with that thing swinging? Anyway, so yeah, except the ticking bomb. So the Five of Pentacles. What can I say about that? That is, I'm outside looking in and I want to join in, but it's like that way. Really, it's very difficult to join in when you're upside down and on the outer edge. So it's almost like this situation is very much on the outer, not even looking in. So yeah, it's very difficult. And of course, with the Knight of Wands reversed, it's like they can't even take that action. So action towards that, and even facing the challenge, not kind of wanting to do so with the energy. And of course, the Sun, I think it doesn't matter if it's up or down, it's still a good card. But it means the energy for this situation is probably extinguished. But why does it say Four of Swords and rest your mind? And I think with this particular pack, we can't rest our mind if that's just going like the clappers. How can you? Absolutely, how can you? It's a little bit weird. Yeah, those emojis are great. I like them. I like those emojis. Yeah, where's all my hearts gone? Where's all my hearts gone? I had so many hearts, and now they're gone. I don't know. Oh dear. This card, what does this normally mean? It means rest your mind, meditate on it, because meditation will bring your answers. So I knew you'd appreciate that card. You kind of said to me anyway what you thought. So I really think your higher self will tell you your own answer, definitely. How can anyone rest when that's going? I love you too. And leave me some voicemails about what's happened since I've talked to you this afternoon. I haven't had a talk to you, so I don't know what's going on. So voice messages, please. Right, let's do these beautiful reptiles. I absolutely love frogs and turtles. I'm not so sure about crocodiles. I wouldn't do them any harm, and I certainly loved Steve Irwin, how he approached crocodiles. He was a great guy, wasn't he? Oh, Maria, are you all right? Right, Matilda Clark. Will I get good marks on my exams? Ooh, Matilda, let's have a look. Guys, it's so great to have you here today. Thank you, and happy Easter if you believe in Easter. And if you don't, there's still chocolate. Chocolate. We can believe in chocolate, can't we? Right, okay. Matilda, will you get good marks on your exams? Right, Matilda, it doesn't matter what it says here. You need to concentrate and focus and relax when regurgitating the information. Okay, so that's the main thing. Just focus, believe in yourself, and take it from old woman. Exams, I know they get you to A to Z, etc., but they do not define who we are. So even if you got 1% in every single exam, it still doesn't qualify you for being a failure, does it? No is the answer. I live for the day when we don't do the exams. I don't mind exams. Says she who's still got to do one. Right, so let's have a look at Matilda and the marks in her exams. Shrey. I promise I will do everyone in the room. I will not miss anybody out. You all get your answers. I promise. Even if I'm here for the next 2 weeks. I'll get the sack now at work. Oh. Maria. Right, Matilda, Matilda, are you getting good marks? Matilda and the exams. Right. Let's have a look at Matilda's exams. Ooh. I think you're being told off by the universe. So, I shouldn't laugh. I always laugh, and it's not funny. You do get justice in your situation, so that's good. But the card is just rubbish. Gregory Scott, what are you doing now? Trying to frighten everybody. Right, so justice. This is the justice card. Normally when you do get the justice card, it means that you will get your justice. So you will get what you put in. So remember to put in if you want good marks. There's also the Knight of Swords here. So it kind of reminds you that you have to have all that knowledge and put it into practice, put it into paper kind of thing. You can see here that this person is telling yourself off. So don't reprimand yourself. Just do what you need to do, you know. So just be relaxed. Don't get anxious. Be very calm and believe in yourself. Above all, believe in yourself. You do have justice for your situation. So these two cards are quite good. Well, they're not quite good. They're very good. So justice and the Knight of Swords. So put into action all your knowledge. Okay. Thank you. Right. What's going on here? So what? So question mark. What does that mean? Did I not just tell you? What do you mean yes or no? Rewind what I've just said. Listen to it. And there's your answer. Right, at MNC. What is my friend, Sagittarian friend, hiding from me? Okay, let's have a look at your Sagittarian friends and what they're hiding from you. What is the Sagittarian friend hiding? Hello, Lisa Love. I will get to your question. Don't worry. Emmons. What is Sagittarian friend hiding from him? Right, let's have a look at MMC. What is your Sagittarian friend hiding from you? Right, what are they hiding from you? Ah, right, okay. I don't know why I'm laughing. Well, I do, because I've used, hopefully you guys know who Gregory Scott is. Do you know who Gregory Scott is? He is a tarot reader on YouTube. He's an astrologer. He's a tarot reader. And he is very good. If you want to check out his dailies, shout out for Gregory Scott. And this is his pack. So within this Three of Cups is the gay community. So is your dude, your Sagittarian friend, gay? I don't know why I'm laughing at that, but, you know, it seems strange that I'm using this pack and answering your question with Gregory Scott's group of friends here. They're also hiding that they might feel a little bit down at the moment. So I'm not so sure if they are gay. I haven't been, you know, done that, but it is funny that this has come up. So maybe they're just kind of feeling that they want to go and meet their friends, but maybe they don't want you to be there because, not embarrassed, but kind of they want to keep their friends kind of separate. And they're not too happy about it either. So there is a sense of embarrassment going on. Because you are a good friend. That's definitely come through. You are a very good friend. So it's nice to be a nice friend. But yeah, don't worry about it. You know, everyone's entitled to have secrets, aren't they? Just because we're a friend doesn't mean to say we have to say all our secrets to everyone. You know, as a human, we can keep that to ourselves. But if you have got an inkling that maybe they want to go to a party and you're not invited, or a situation you're not invited, then you know we can separate different friends at different times, can't we? Pay no attention. It's they're still your friend, so honor them as a friend, if that makes sense. So hopefully that helps. Thank you for the question. Right, Lisa Love S. Do you see me reconcile with my father soon? Let's have a look. So let's have a look at Lisa Love. Will you reconcile with your father soon? Thank you guys for being in the room. All questions will be answered. You'll have to tell me if, if you haven't checked out Gregory Scott. He's a lovely guy. Very warm, very kind. He's lovely. Gregory Scott. Yeah. Right. Lisa Love and your father. Let's have a look. Lisa Love S. Will you reconcile with your father? Okay, let's have a look. Good grief. This is upside down again. What is going on with the sun upside down? I know it's night time, but we need you that way. So it shows that the end it's going to be difficult, isn't it? I don't know if you've tried to make contact or whatever. If people are kind of whatever they feel like towards their children. It's got nothing to do with us as a child. Okay, that's the first thing you must remember. So we've got our Gregory here now. That's the magician. So it means you can create a piece, right? So you can create the platform, so to speak, to actually do this. So if you set it up, I don't know if you've got somebody within your family or a friend who can persuade them. The magician can make magic happen, can't they? So you need to, first of all, put that upside down and find the happiness, but also the creativity, which you've got with the magician. So I believe that you can actually make a good platform to actually do so. It might not be roses and absolutely things that are absolutely perfect, but at least you can create a kind of platform for you to eventually say goodbye to them and forgive the situation. But do remember, your father is your father. And in my experience, we can't change their mind if it's set, because that's just the generation that they're in. So it does say a little bit of sadness there. Well, the sun is happy and a little bit down, but here it means you can create your situation. So depending on how determined you are, but also maybe you have to understand that they're never going to be the father that you actually want them to be. Do you know what I mean? And that's why we've got to empower ourselves as humans to have that force as an adult and be our own father, mother, brother, sister, and all those relationships in the one person, and not rely on a father figure. Do you know what I mean? So it's a difficult one, that, and it depends on how you want to see that going on. Hello, Destiny Dryer. How are you? So hopefully that helps. I know it's very difficult in very many circumstances, but just forgive yourself, forgive the situation, and forgive where you are is the best way of moving forward. So let's do Shrey. Shrey, how are you doing? Is Shrey still here? Yes is the answer. How should I really treat Pallavi after our reconciliation? I want to make her feel like my queen. I'm sure you will, my darling Shrey. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look, Shrey. Let's have a look how you should treat Pallavi. Let's have a look. Did you knock on his door the other day, Destiny, with your friends? I'm glad you mailed a letter. That's quite good doing that. Right, Shrey and Pallavi, how is it going? How should you treat them? What do you want about Shrey? Oh, yeah, it didn't look too good, does it? Did it? Yeah, but mailing him a letter is a good idea. I like that idea. I really like that idea. It's something personal. It's something they can kind of see without being embarrassed or thinking, oh, what's this? they got space, haven't they, to digest it. So good thinking, Batman. Right, we're just having a look at Shrey. And what's going with Shrey? It was I saying it to Mad Soul Tarot that I don't like people. Oh, I think it was Tarot. I don't like people just turning up. I said we don't do that in our country. English people normally like to, invite someone. Yeah, come round at 4 o'clock on Sunday. I'll be ready for you. I've tidied and cleaned. Don't just drop by and I haven't cleaned. Oh dear. Right, Shrey, how should you treat her? Good question. That's a good question. That's a good question. Right, we got the 8 of Swords upside down. So if they're still feeling a little bit trapped within the mind, and you do say it's a reconciliation, which is good. So you can't bring up the past. It's no good, and oh, well, you should have got me. You should have, got with me ages ago and blah, 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 blah. Don't mention that because they already feel trapped and delicate. But you do have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's almost like planning for the future. So it is delicate because you've got the little devil here on the back. Oh, yeah, do this, do this, do this. So don't over be too enthusiastic with this. Kind of treat her really gently, not be cocky. So it's almost like the devil saying, yeah, just rush her, but don't. And this is a very steady process, and treat her heart as like you say, a queen, but don't overdo the queenly thing. Treat her like a normal being, because sometimes when you go over the top, it's almost like false. So just treat her normal, with respect and honor her, but don't mention the past because it's in the past. It has no bearing on the future. So yeah, just take things a little bit slower. And it's like when you see this money, bank it. So bank your feelings, and not bank your feelings, but protect what is both yours. Don't allow other people to take away from that, or like overspending it. Just keep things between the two of you. Very simple, very beautiful, and just honor the relationship, basically. So it should be all right. I mean, that was reversed, so that's always good. So untrapping what you've both put yourself, or what she's put herself in. So the trap is unbroken. So it's nice as long as you can keep it that way, if that makes sense. Hello, Patricia. Happy Easter to you. Good to see you. So let's have Noah's Easter. You'll be fine, absolutely fine. If someone has reconciled, I can't say that word. If someone's got back with you, it means that they're willing to try. So try it to where it needs to go, but kind of don't fall into the trap of what broke you up in the first place. So whatever, like you don't have to make people jealous, like I told you before. It's not necessary. I think one of your questions last time, what would they do? And I thought, well, they won't like it. They won't like it at all, and it's not necessary. So please don't do that. Hina, hello. How are you? It's good to see you, Hina. If you've got a question, Hina, just put it down. So, Yukta, what are M's intentions and feelings towards you? What are M's intentions and feelings towards you? Yukta. Hello, Babi Havi Shah. Hey, funds. Right, all questions will be answered. This is coming, guys. Do remember to check out the dailies and make comments, please. So we've got Yupta. Patricia, you're not very good, Hina. That's not good. That's not good. We don't like to hear that. What's up, Hina? Oh, we don't like to hear that. No. What's M's intentions towards you? Yupta. Right, Yupta. M. Interesting. M's feelings towards yourself is a kind of aspect where they really have to face, I was going to say, have to face the music. They've got death turned upside down. But they've got the 10 of Pentacles the right way. So maybe they think that they can't start again and they have to really focus on either the family or the career. So it's almost like with death turned upside down, they're not willing to lose something from their life. It's almost like they're not willing to give up what they have. So maybe they feel that they have to give up something in order to have a relationship or a deeper commitment with you, Yukta. So it's kind of a little bit of a challenge. So they're obviously not seeing the full picture. They're really not. You don't have to give up anything. I was going to say, if it's not yours, then you can't give it up. So it's almost like they're too a little bit idealistic, or they want to please people instead of themselves, and that's dangerous. So hopefully you can kind of open up their eyes to the possibility that they can have something that could be theirs. Okay, so at the moment they're not fully believing it, and as I said, they don't want to give up something. So that might be being single. It might not. It might be giving up whatever culturally, but yeah, there is something that they're not willing to do that at the moment. So it's a little bit difficult, isn't it? Rosalie, hello. Aaron. Hello, Jessica, as well. Hello, guys. Hello, Jessica, and hello, I was going to say Aaron. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? It's like as soon as you have a name or a colour of a car or a make of a car, you see it everywhere. Right, Havi Shah, let's do yourself. Havi Shah, what are man's feelings and intention towards you? Is he the one? Is he the one? Right, Havi Shah, man's feelings. Yeah, we've got to look after our Hina, haven't we? Hina is a very special person, so that's very important. So, man's feelings towards Havisha. Yeah, no worries. Just post your question down here now. You'll be next. If you want a question here, or you want some energies, that's fine. Just kind of do that, and then Hina will be next. Marie, what are you on about? What are you on about? I was before Yukta. I know you were. This is random picking, and you have had a question answered in this session. Remember, you have had a question answered already. Yes, you have. So I will do you a second question because you're here for a long time. So I'll do you a favor, but you have already had a question in this session answered. So chillax. You remember the question? So right, don't put me off. So Vabhavi Shah, what are man's feelings and intentions towards you? So, right, they can't really see the situation. And with the Page of Pentacles reversed, it's almost like moving forward, they can't. So they're very much stuck at the moment. So at the moment, yeah, it's not really looking fantastic. So I think perhaps they can live in the moment, which is okay. They're not fully understanding what could. They're just rolling. They're rolling with it. They're being relaxed. Hey, man. Yeah. So they don't know. And they can't judge it at the moment. They can't see past the nose. So they're rolling with it. So, yeah, just roll with it as well, really. If that makes sense. So live kind of every day as it comes until they know what they want, or until you know what they want. But live every moment, by the by, if that's okay with yourself. Oh, right. All right, thank you, Mad Soul Tarot. Hina's next. Hina would like some tarot and oracle messages. That's absolutely fine for Hina. Let's have a look at Hina. What's Hina need to know? Thank you, Mad Soul Tarot, for that. No worries. Right. Let's have a look at what's going on with Hina. Right, I'm going to turn these the right way. And we'll have another one just for the sake of it. Ooh, okay. Right. And then I'll get you our little... I know what we'll do for Hina. We'll have a nice Pegasus. Pegasus! We'll do you a Pegasus. Right, okay. So we've got... Ooh. Whoa. We've got a lot of male energy here. A lot of male energy here. A little bit too much, to be fair. So if you're feeling overpowered by that yangness, that's probably the reason why. You've got an aspect where you may be treated a little bit unfairly as well. So that's really annoying. So what you've got is the Five of Swords, and being treated unfairly. Maybe you need to kind of move away from that. No one likes to be treated unfairly or unjustly as well. So that's bad. But with the Page of Swords, Barry will love this reading. He loves swords. We got the Page of Swords. So it's kind of understanding where that kind of lies. So for you, it's almost like learn who you are and trust yourself, because sometimes we do have to walk away from certain circumstances. And what's poisonous is gossip, hateful kind of comments, people who supposed to be on your side and not on your side, and you think, why, what have I done now? And it really is quite annoying. So, really understanding that is absolutely critical. It really is. So all this male energy, we've got King of Cups and we've got King of Wands. Now, bearing in mind when these cards came out, they were all reversed. So, but I'm not reading them reversed at the moment. So with the King of Cups and the King of Wands, as I said, there's a lot of male energy going along. So it's almost like that person, these people in your life and these energies, it's like they should be kind of inspiring you and teaching you a gentleness and a kind of warmth, but instead they're not. So it's almost like, that's why they've been turned upside down. So maybe that energy is kind of put in front of you to kind of make you a little bit stronger. It does say with the Four of Swords, rest your mind. But as I said to Tarot's Talk, who got this card as well, he won't mind me telling you, it's a little bit off, isn't it? It's got one of those swords going, psh, 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 psh. Even though it's got the four swords there, it's got this kind of axe grinder ready to swipe you in half. And how can you rest your mind with that? So it's almost like, let's pull another one out. So, the Six of Cups. So it's almost like that nostalgic look at these male energies. So if it is to do with the father and the father figure kind of thing within your life, is supposed to be supported and things like that, you can see why the Six of Cups is like, but my parents or somebody older should be nurturing, and it's a painful loss that you have to learn to kind of walk away. And unfortunately, when we're adults, it's always a difficult thing, because inside of us, especially with kind of fathers, when we were very little, 2 or 3 or whatever, we adored our father, and we do expect, so our inner child does expect males who are supposed to like us and love us still to do that, cherish us as little tiny wee girls. So that's perhaps why you've got that card there. So it is a little bit annoying at times, but if you can kind of go, okay, I can be responsible for myself, I can be a young person as well. What I understand about fathers and being disciplined and responsible, I can do that to myself, and I can teach myself love and respect on a higher level with the King of Cups here. And as I said, at the moment, well, this is what I'm saying. As women, I mean, my father, he does allegedly love us, but he never shows that. He doesn't show it to my mum, and he's quite happy to be critical. That's fine. Yeah, criticize. But this is what I'm saying. As when we were 2 and 3, I'm going to grow up and marry my dad. Most little girls say that about the dad. If they come from a good home, let's face it, some don't. But if we do come from a good home, then we generally look up to our fathers. So you've just got to, take that step back with the Five of Swords and go, okay, that's them. I've kind of demonstrated that to my sister. because they're very elderly now, they're suffering, blah, blah, blah. I said, you can't take it personally what they say. Just be neutral. You've got to be neutral. And as over 18 people, we have to be responsible and loving ourselves. So this is what empowering is all about. And I know, Hina, that you look at my dailies about empowering yourself. So those messages that both Tarot's Talk and me do on a daily basis to help you just go, yeah, that makes sense. I can adopt that in my life. So it's about believing in yourself 100% to do that. So we don't have to rely on a bloke. So look at the youngness within yourself and kind of nurture that side of you that perhaps you're being a little bit sad over and thinking, oh no, I want my father. I always lean on my father. And as humans, we should always be independent. And I know you're an independent person anyway. But it's like with the Four of Swords, though, you can actually rest that mind significantly. But yeah, it's difficult. We all go through it. But the reality of it is we do lose our parents at some stage, whether emotionally or physically. So as humans, we've got to kind of deal with it. I know it's hard, it's harsh, but you know, the quicker we look after ourselves and give to ourselves before that happens, the better we can deal with these kind of situations. So I know it's hard, it's difficult. So I'll give you a little Pegasus to help you, Hina. Right, Pegasus for Hina. Because he's brand new this year. Hopefully you guys have seen the little flip through all these Pegasus. Because they're quite sweet. Right, Hina, let's have a look. Very hard when they're new to do that. Oh, Hina, I love you so much. And it proves it here. This is one of the best cards for you. So hopefully you can adopt this colour. I don't know if you've got any jewellery of this colour. I strongly recommend you having some, or at least one crystal anyway, for that. Because you've got Pegasus of the Emerald Heart. So maybe wearing green. If you've got any stones that are green, any emeralds lying around, you know, or just do a meditation of breathing in green and breathing out what you don't need. Breathing in and then breathing out. And just meditate on green, you know, healing your heart in a really big way. And this will empower you a lot. So Pegasus here is just demonstrating that you need to adopt a healing heart. So heal that heart significantly. Move away on an understanding that fathers, that generation, always a generation above us, is always got their set ideas. And you are in a different generation to way they think. So it might be cultural, it might be traditional, it might be just how they are, how their father did it and their father. So we have to be black sheep. Have you heard of the black sheep of the family? I am. And I don't mind being black. I'm not prejudiced. But it's good to empower and be on the on your own way of thinking, you know. So that's important, to empower ourselves to do that. Thank you, Hina. Thank you, Hina, for always being here for both me and Tarot's Talk and commenting on our daily videos. Much appreciated. Thank you very, very much. So hopefully that helped. Just find peace within you. There's also an expression: you can bring the horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. So we can't get your dad to understand a lot of things. He can't understand you because you're of a different age, you're of a different sex. You know, it's just, no, don't expect too much from Oh, different generations. They're just wired differently, aren't they? So hopefully that helps. Right, Destiny, let's do you before you have a kitten. Let's do Destiny Dryer. Let's have a look. What's Keegan thinking? No, thank you, Hina. I really appreciate you. You're an absolute fantastic person. We don't want anything horrible to happen to you. No. So you stay your sweet self and know you are loved. Okay? Definitely loved. So, right, what does Keegan think about the letter? Yeah. Now you can sleep now, can't you? Hopefully you can sleep. Right. Let's have a look at Keegan. Right, let's have a look what Keegan's doing. Oh dear. Right, okay, Keegan. So, I don't think he's going to be inspired at all. Hello, Trisha. Yes, keep posting your questions. So we've got Page of Wands and we got Page of Pentacles. Both of them are upside down. The whole pack's upside down, basically. But when I check, it's kind of not. So with the Page of Wands, it means they can't really support themselves. They can't really be inspired to do anything with this, especially with the Page of Pentacles, which is also turned upside down. So it's almost like they're not feeling about it, they're not thinking about it, but practically they probably won't do much about it, and they can't even be inspired by it. So the energy about Keegan is, you know, like almost like flatline. But it's kind of, they haven't got it yet, have they? Because maybe that's why this has come up. So if you ask the question again at some other time, we might be able to find an answer. So let's have a look at the angel answers. But they'll probably just say, oh, that's typical Destiny. That's what she would do, you know. But it's almost like they're not putting any heart or thought into it. They just go, oh, yeah, that's probably what Destiny would do. So hopefully you'll understand within the next few weeks what has gone on or not gone on. So in the next few weeks, you'll definitely know if you haven't heard, but if you've heard something, that's equally as good. So don't put too much thought into this over the next few weeks. Just kind of relax and see what happens. Because I still think it's a good idea, because you've put your thoughts down on paper, and hopefully they'll read it all. Hopefully it's not a 3-page essay. Yeah, but yeah, you'll be fine, Destiny. You'll be absolutely fine. I know that it's very difficult when we kind of really want someone that we really like. It must be so painful. It really must. Especially when they kind of come forward, go back, come forward, go back. It's complicated, isn't it? Maggie Polo, it's good to see you. So what are Virgo's intentions towards me, or is this the end between us? Right, let's have a look at that. Maggie Polo. Right, let's have a look at Maggie Polo. What's Virgo's intentions? Trisha R, hello, how are you? Hello, Karen, how are you? Good to see you guys. Good to see everyone, of course. I will get to your questions. Please keep posting your questions. I will get to them all, don't you worry. Maggie, what's the matter with you? Oh, Trisha, hello. Jessica, hello. Hello. How are you doing? Keep putting your questions down. Thank you. Maggie Polo. Maggie Polo. That's interesting, Baron. Right. What are Virgo's intentions towards Maggie? Okay. Right. They definitely want to be friends now. Way. So that's good. But they're also willing to bring a peace to the situation. So if things have been very rocky with your Virgo, then this shows that there will be a more relaxed peace of mind. But it doesn't look so much as friends. Maybe it's walking away from that emotionally. So, yeah, there is a little bit of a celebrating and friendship there, but it's also bringing a very dark side to a more kind of a resolution. So maybe it is time for closure. Maybe it is time for discussions, kind of to talk it out with them. Definitely. Hopefully that helps yourself. How is everyone doing? It's great to have you today. Please do check out my dailies every single day. Do drop a comment. I would love to see your comments on my channel. So hopefully you're all fine. No worries at all. So thank you to my wonderful moderator Barry, Mad Soul Tarot. Have you checked his channel out? He does lives too. You may get cancer watching him. He smokes. It's so fun. Oh, that makes you laugh. Barry's a great guy. Did you catch us doing a three-way with me, Mad Soul, and Tarot's Talk? We'll definitely be doing that again. It was so funny. We got complaints of laughing. Oh, can you believe it? Oh, it was funny. Why are you laughing? Oh, sorry. Am I supposed to be miserable? That was very funny. Right, Kim Smith Williams. I would like to know who my soulmate is. Do I know them? Right. Kim Smith Williams. Do you know your soulmate? Did you check out my pickapile with only 2 cards in of that? You should check out that. I've done a reading, I think it was today, of soul connections, pick pile 1, pick pile 2. There were 2 cards in 1 and 2 cards in 2. Go and check it out. I dare you. Right, okay. After I do this, you can check it out. And then write a comment, okay? Thank you. I'd like to know who your soulmate is. Do I know them? Does Kim know their soulmate? There you go. Darren's got it again. Always gets it. Whoa, right. Now I have to intuitively pick this up now. It's not as straightforward as you think. I don't think you know them. Or it appears that you don't, right? But he is around. Right, he is around. We've got Six of Pentacles reversed, and then we've got the King of Wands. So your soulmate is around, but you don't necessarily know them. So they're hovering over here, waiting for you, waiting. Boom! So it's a nice person, that. The King of Wands is nice and friendly, very open. Could be a fire sign, but I'm getting water. Water seems to come out as a dominant sign for your particular soulmate at the moment. So what I'm doing for you, Kim, I'm going to give you a nice romance and love. But do check out that reading that Barry put down. Do check out all the love and romance ones that I do. It would benefit you, especially pick a pile in April. I've done a pick a pile in April, and that will definitely help you out. Right, Kim, you have soulmate. So your soulmate is definitely here. Some real good soulmates are just miles apart, not even born, on a different dimension, all sorts of things. So your true one and only is definitely around. I still don't think you know them. You could have actually, but your soulmate is very close. Ooh, exciting. I'm very excited. So lovely, jubbly, lovely. Right. Right, Karen, how are you doing, Karen? Is KM and I meant to be? Trisha, how are you? No worries, Kim Smith-Williams. Thank you, Kim. Do drop a comment so I know you've had a look. It might help you. In fact, it definitely will. I think those three choices were pretty good, actually. I was pleased with the messages that came forth. So, Karen, is KM and you supposed to be? Whoa! I've got more cards on the. Let's use a different pile. Too many cards have shot off. Right. Dealing half a pack as usual. Right. Karen, is KM and you supposed to be? Karen Is Karen and KM meant to be? Is Karen and KM meant to be? Let's have a look, please. Heber, I've done your question. What are you on about? Am I on a loop here? I've done that question. I don't get this at all. Why are people asking the same question? And I've already done them. I know I haven't looped. Sometimes I do loop, but I wasn't listening, obviously. Right, okay, so I have a sneaky feeling, Karen. Now, do remember, tarot is only for entertainment purposes only, and you are more than welcome, in fact, you should, make your own decisions in life. and be like my mother and me. No one's telling me what I'm going to do it anyway. Right. So, but we have to have a look at this. Two of the Pentacles is very challenging. Doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means maybe putting more effort in, maybe putting more time in, not doing so much. However, there is this Five of Cups, which is very disappointing energy. And again, it's not all that bad, because maybe focusing on pain too much, impossibilities at the moment, could turn it into the Two of Cups, which the Five of Cups is generally that. If you can cross over to a more relaxed way of being, then, you know, this relationship could work out. But at the moment, it's demonstrating that there is pain, there is kind of suffering, a disappointment, all those things that can drag energy down. And maybe the job, you two have got jobs that, you know, or you're balancing too much and we can't pay attention to each other. So that's a bit unfair, isn't it? Sometimes when we want to pay attention to relationships and we can't because of outside factors, blah, blah, blah. So that makes it a little bit more difficult, unfortunately. But yeah, what do you think? Because sometimes when you hear a reading and it's like, oh yeah, I can understand that. That kind of rings a little bit true. I can, or no. It just depends how you are, Karen. Just take it to where it is, really. Hopefully that makes sense. I can never say your name. Abintika does. Hey. Have you got a question? I have been feeling numb since last day. Feels like the calm before the storm. What's coming for me for the next week or so? That's making me feel this anxiety. Okay, we're doing Abantika Das. What's coming for yourself in the next week or so? Let's have a look. Thank you for being here. Right, let's have a look. Abantika Das. Let's have a look what's going next week. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you, Marcel. That's grand. I've got a whole reading on the floor. Don't worry about that. Right, let's have a look what's going on with you. So, right. Maybe you've been overworked, or feeling like you should be overworked, and it's like no one's paying you much attention to that kind of energy. So whether you're working at home, whether you're working at a relationship, whether you're trying to work in your job or a hobby, or trying to move forward in any kind of position of feeling kind of alone, because these energies were upside down. I will show you. So it's almost like the recognition for what you do is being ignored, and it's almost like it's almost like when you're a school kid and all the other kids are kind of over there and you're over here and you're thinking, but what's wrong with me? It's like, I have not done anything wrong. I'm doing everything right. Why isn't it? And it's almost like the goody two shoes. You know, you're doing everything right, but you're showing off other people. You know, so there's an element around you where everyone's feeling a little bit guilty because you're trying to put in so much effort, and they're kind of not kind of feeling. Yeah, waiting for a result. Well, I can pull some cards out for that as well. But with the Ace of Pentacles reversed and also the Three of Pentacles reversed, that's where I got that kind of conclusion for. Let me draw you waiting for the contract. Did you say waiting for a contract? Getting a business contract. What was it? You're waiting for your business contracts. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I see, Mud Soul Tarot, you've put the rupees on now. That's excellent. Tarots will be happy about that. Right, let's have a look at this business contracts. Right, okay. So you have got upside down. Well, then the whole pack's generally weird. So what have we got? So for the business contracts, we do have justice. It was upside down. So it's almost like can things grow to the development of where you want them? Yes, they can, but it's going to take a little longer, perhaps, and that's perhaps what you kind of feel. So you have to look at all the fine details, especially if it is a contract. Make sure it's in your favor, and then it'll grow. So really read that contract, that business contract, and see if all the details are correct. That's very, very important. We can't have justice card without a contract. So make sure you've got someone else who can read it and reread it. Don't be pressurized in signing anything that you haven't fully understood, and to your favor. So make it into your favor, because that was upside down as well. So hopefully that helps. Thank you for being here. Oh, contracts. Blah. But yeah, thank you for being here. No worries at all. Thank you for being here. Thank you very, very much. Lily Bell, how are you? Happy Easter, Lily Bell. I hope you've had your chocolate and your little Easter prayers, or whatever people do in their homes behind closed doors. Right, happy Easter, happy Easter, happy Easter. How are you doing? Yes, you can, Sachi S. You want a message for your mummy? Oh, mummy. Right. Let's do a mummy message. I probably regret doing this because it's hard. It is difficult. It is difficult doing mummy messages for mummy. Right, let's see what power mama can have. Mama. Right. Hopefully I won't have to read it. Hopefully I can pull a message for you. Right, let's do 2 oracle cards for mummy. Such yes, for your mum's birthday. Such yes, says mum. Okay, so that's one little birthday message. And then we'll do this one. I'm sorry to hear that, Lily Bell. That's absolutely fine. That seems like ages ago now, doesn't it? 2019. And it's not, but it does. Because it's not got a 2 on it, has it? Right, let's have a look. Sashi. Sashi, yes. Right, we're reading for Sashi S's mummy. So, right. Birth. Oh, that's very nice. And we got Princess of the Autumn Harvest. Ooh la la. Okay, mummy. Right. This is from Kuan Yin Oracle. You can find the flip through on my reviews. And this is from the Divine Feminine. And you can, I think I've done a review on this. Have I done a review on this? Don't even know if I've done a review of this. I better check. Anyway, your mum has got some wonderful cards. She's got the Cosmic Egg. Wow, that's important, isn't it? The Divine Feminine. I hold the universe within me. Wow, power. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. So the Cosmic Egg. I mean, you came from an egg. Mummy came from an egg. We all came from an egg. But when the Cosmic Egg is present in your particular reading, it means that anything is possible today for your mum. So what can you start to embrace as a person who is a giver? All women give of their body, of their mind, spirit when they are mothers. So if you can reflect on what she gave, what she gave when she gave you. And to be truthful, being a mother carrying a baby is very challenging indeed, and they do deplete on the physical level a lot. But also, sometimes it's a very interesting arrangement that we've actually made before we came. So the Cosmic Egg that you came from your mother, and the Cosmic Egg has been given back to her. It's almost like that karmic relationship going on as well. So no matter what relationship you do have with your mother can stand in the beauty of who she is and that giver as a mother. But also the universe is saying, here's an egg to you. What would you like to develop? What would you like to grow? This Cosmic Egg that has been given to your mother can take a long time or a short time. It just depends how she feels about herself. But when you have the Cosmic Egg, it's almost like you withhold everything, like the card says. So this is a great aspect for your mother to actually have. I'll be very happy to get that, to be fair. And then she's got the Princess of the Autumn Harvest. So again, you can see your mother is perhaps in a stage of her life where she can give to herself now. So the harvest is what she's sown in her life. And obviously, maybe you're the best daughter that anyone's had. Let's hope so. And, you know, she's reaping the rewards of what a wonderful daughter you can be. So that's really good. Someone's asking about a dog. So she's got the lute behind her head. So it's almost like that vibration. So if she does vibrate to a higher level, it brings peace, it brings harmony within her life. And once she's sown the harmony, whatever she wants within that can vibrate higher and give to her what she wants. So it's really nice. And autumn is a time for forgiveness, but it's also that harvest, and that's why she's been given an egg. It's like when you have your flower and it goes to seed, you get the seeds and then you grow them again. So it's almost like a repetition cycle. So what you reap, you sow, and what you sow, you reap. So it's very cyclic. So well done, your mum. Happy birthday, mummy. Anyone can take that message, really, if they're able to do so. And some people think, no. But your mum is very right for that message. So that's very good, I hope. Will my dog get better? Says GB. Aww, what's wrong with your dog? Will your dog get better? Right. Where's my dog thingamajiggies? I think my dog tarot is down there. My dog. Yeah. My doggy tarot is down there. We'll ask the cats. I'm back. Right, she's been sick for the past 3 weeks, severe hives and vomiting. Poor thing. Have you taken her to the vet? I hope you've taken her to the vet. That's bad, isn't it? Now then, GB. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of animals that are sick, they don't eat or drink, and it's the way they heal. I know a lot of vets go, oh, make sure they eat and drink, but sometimes that fasting does them good. I don't know if you've noticed that, but please take your animals to the vet. Oh, it's your first pet. Oh, no. Yeah, it's your first pet. Oh, no. Do take your pets to the vet. That's the most important thing to do, because they do know best, absolutely. And when we take on a pet, so I've got 2 cats, and they are very expensive, and we've got to kind of budget all the time for when they're sick. You know, it's important. And you've got to be very careful that they have all the vaccinations, obviously, but you've got to be very careful of where they're eating and sniffing other people's poo and whatnot, because people can be quite nasty, can't they? So, and it could be the diet, they could be allergic to, just like humans are, they can be allergic to wheat. So you might have to change the diet to, yeah, that's a good idea. Right, there's a debate whether giving raw meat to dogs, you know, there's all sorts of things, but you could look on YouTube first. I'm pretty sure there'll be quite a few videos, but you really have to take your dog to the vet at the first instance. I was just showing you the room, GB. My cat's passed away this year. One of my cats, I've still got 2 cats, and I know how disheartening it can be, but when they're sick, it's really, really bad. So let's have a look at the energies around your dog. What's your dog's name? What's the name? I know, my husband was very sad. The kidneys was bad. I paid £40 for a urine test that didn't come back. £100 for a blood test that came back nothing. And so my husband's very annoyed with the vet. Yeah. Oh yeah, Bambi. Oh, that's so sweet. Let's have a look at Bambi. Lilybell has a puppy. Lilybell has a puppy as well. Bambi. Let's have a look at Bambi. You do, and it's very important to do so. So we've got the Ace of Wands, which is a very, very good sign, which I wish I'd stuck at. So the Ace of Wands shows that, yeah, they'll kind of get better, but make sure you go to the vet. You have been to the vet, haven't you? Do say yes. And if you haven't, just take them to the vet as soon as you can. And in my experience, I go to a vet that has a hospital, because I did have a cat that wasn't so good, and it was the cat hospital for that particular vet was miles and miles and miles away. So that was angry. So yeah, there is a good chance. There's also the Six of Cups. So it is reversed. So it's like learning through emotions. Maybe it's very emotional. If you've changed anything within your household at the moment, or you might be stressed as well, and things like that. So keep it very calm. Don't feel stressed yourself. Just be there with your dog. But yeah. So yeah, it shows you're attached. But yeah, it should be absolutely fine. But you must go and see the vet. It's the same with any health kind of questions that we don't kind of do, but it has the energy that, things will move forward in the right direction that you actually want. Yeah, they do. Oh, it is a little bit sad. But yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We're all individuals. Oh, yeah. That's right. Lily Bell wanted a message. So yeah, so Lily wants a message, but GB, yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah. So do make sure you come in and tell us how the vet has said with that. Just plenty of water. Maybe don't feed. I don't even know what hives is itching, isn't it? So it sounds like they are allergic to something, but I don't know. I'm not a vet. Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully. Once I had a dog, and we did a lot of aromatherapy and kind of acupressure, and my friend wanted her to do that and all sorts of hippie things. Mind you, I am a hippie, so, but yeah, try and do as much as you can. Just have a look at the YouTube videos, see what they suggest. No harm trying, is it? Lily, you wanted a message from your mother, didn't you? Cushy thing, how are you? Right, Lilybell. Yeah, it certainly is. Right, we're doing a reading for Lilybell. Message from their mother. Right, Lilybell. Lilybell, what does your mother want to reveal to you today? So, right. Okay, so Lily, what your mum wants to communicate to yourself today is that you have to realize that sometimes it takes a lot of strength to realize how to have a breakthrough. Don't feel locked out in certain situations. The beauty of who you are is in the way your mum perhaps nurtured you and surrounded you with love and patience and understanding. There is a message that to try is to succeed. It doesn't matter if you don't meet the goal of the day, because it's in the trying and the seeing, and it's putting that curiosity in there, and always have that pure heart. That there's a way. I think, I don't know if this is true, but I am being shown that you had perhaps a favourite coat. I'm not sure if there was green. There's something green, and there's a coat, which is weird. And it's almost, or maybe she's showing me the green. The green is surrounding you with love, or maybe, but the message basically is just, it doesn't matter if you don't meet your goal. It's in the trying and the trying to break through. It's in the just going for it. Just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. And I suppose the green cloak or coat is you'll always be loved. Aww. And just have patience with yourself, and there's no race, and she still loves you, so that's the main thing, isn't it? So that's kind of the message for today for your mum. Yeah. So hopefully that made sense. I'm not sure if you've got a favorite coat that you had when you were a child. But she does say, be patient with yourself, be patient with the time, and it doesn't matter if you meet that goal or not. It's in the trying. So hopefully that made sense to you. And if it doesn't, blame who's ever telling me this stuff. Thank you, Lilybell. Right, Enola Holmes, how are you? I'm Princess Aquarius, Cushy Singh. Neelam, how are you? Good to see Neelam. Right then. Right, let's do a Cushy Singh. I'm a Virgo dealing with a Taurus. He cheated on me. Will he come back being loyal this time? Cushy, why do you want somebody back who cheated on you? Are you not doing the self-empowerment? You can have a look at my daily messages that help you thingamajiggy. But yeah, we'll have a look. If you want them to come back, that's absolutely fine. I don't know why you want them back, but yeah. Oh, did you have a favourite coat, or was that just an image they were showing me? Lily, did you have a favourite coat that was green? He sacrificed a lot for me. Well, I don't know about that. If you think they did, then maybe they did, but I'm not so sure. Right, let's have a look. That's almost like false loyalty, but yeah, anyway, it might be your soul path journey. So I'm going to go with that. Cushy Singh, let's have a look at your Taurus. The cheating business, it's not cut and dried. Sometimes you fall into something accidentally. But if you keep cheating with the same person again and again and again, that's definitely cheating. Ugh. But if you just do it once and it was kind of, oh, I wasn't emotionally involved in it and you can kind of forgive that, can't you? Well, we can't be mugs. Oh, that's nice. It wasn't green. I was going to say brown, but they showed me this image of green. And I think they were trying to tell you that the green is the healing around you, surrounded you all the time. But yeah. The coat. But yeah, they showed me a coat, so that was nice. Right, let's have a look. I'm just doing Cushy. And they're Taurus. Tauruses, I suppose Tauruses, that makes complete sense. They're meant to be loyal, aren't they? I live with one. They're very loyal. So strange. Right, Cushy, let's have a look. Exactly, Lily Brown. Hello, Sully. We're having a great day, thanks, and I hope you are too. And oh dear, no, I wouldn't bother too much with Taurus. I think you've done your bit there, and you perhaps need to move on significantly. We do have the Three of Swords, which shows a lot of pain still within this relationship. So I don't think either one of you can get over that. Well, you probably can. Yeah, we all do, allegedly. And it shows no. So maybe you and Taurus have done your dash and you should be perhaps moving on. What do you think? But if you've got a sense loyalty, then it's up to you. If you feel you have to pay them back for looking after you or whatever, then that's absolutely fine. Hello, Avni. It's good to see you again. Remember to keep posting your questions, guys. Right, shall we do Enola Holmes? Let's do Enola Holmes. If you can't see your questions, you can't do your questions. Enola Holmes, thank you for being here. Do check out my dailies. If you like people, please check out my dailies. I would like to know what are Ivan feelings towards me. I'm Marina. Oh, Marina. That's a sweet name, isn't it? Marina and Ivan. Right, we're doing Enola Holmes. Who's Marina? Ivan towards Marina. No worries, Cushy Singh. I hope you look after yourself. Some relationships, you just meet them for a short time and what have you, and then we move on. Don't give false loyalty and false kind of whatever it's called. Be quiet. Be quiet. What are you nagging me for? Should we turn notification? Tell me if you want a donation and I'll put the notifications back on. Oh, sorry. That's right. Sorry, Sully. I'll just quickly do this. Write your question down, Sully, and Mad Soul will do a donated reading. Thank you very much. That's why I had a notification. Weird. Right. I'll check that in. Yeah. It's come through. That was fast coming through. Right. Let's have a look. What's going on with Ivan and Marina? You have to say that name like that, don't you, Mad Soul? Ivan. It's all right, Lily Brown. We don't care about that. Those two. You can, if you must write anything, Lily, just say, please check out Pure Joy Tarot's dailies. Do drop a comment on them. That's what I would really like. I don't care about like and subscribe. No worries. Well, yeah, right. Let's hurry up with this. Marina and Ivan. Right, let's have a look at Ivan's feelings towards Marina, please. Thank you. Right. So, there is definitely growth here. And I have to laugh all the time at Four of Swords. I don't know why. So, we've got that growth. I think Ivan definitely wants to maintain this relationship. So, they're not overly... demonstrative kind of thing in telling you what's going on. So it's almost like just allow communication to come when it comes. Don't force this person. Oh well, if you like me, you do me this, or if you like me, we'd go on this date. Just allow it to grow naturally, because they do like you, but it's like don't pressurize them. Absolutely not. Is that okay? So, right, let's have a look. Right, let me just check this. One moment, please. And yes, we are on a donated reading, which could take a long time. Right, okay, let's just check this out. That looks scary. What's weird? Have I? Right, okay. Thank you. I will do that in a moment. Oh, let me. Right, we're on a donated reading, guys. Thank you very much for that, Sully. How does Phil feel towards you? Will we ever reconcile, or should I move on? Right, sorry, guys. This is a donated reading. It can take a while. Sorry if you were wearing earphones. Oh, dear. Right, that's bad, isn't it? Very professional, Bev. Right. Okay. How does Phil? Thank you, Lily Bell. Right. Okay. I'll just get your real name up again. Oh. Right. Okay. I'll do it this way. One, and then I appreciate your donations, Lisa. Absolutely. Thank you so very much. Much appreciated. Right, we'll do you a love and romance for yourself, Sully. And we'll give you an angel message as well. Can take forever. Sit down, make a coffee. Oh, yeah. Right. Right, okay, let's begin. Right, okay. So let's have a look at Phil. What's going on there? So we'll have a look at Phil and then yourself, and we'll read what's the connection. And we've got 3 extra cards in between to see what is, technical term. So, Phil, what's going on? So Phil is at the moment like a child of vision, which is quite good. So they feel the pain, but they also feel the wonderment. You can see the spider web catches the rain. So it's almost like they also feel that there is hope, there is vision, even though that pain has happened for themselves. So they're willing to move forward and see how this can kind of go. But it is a very kind of a wonderment. It's almost like a query. It's always like you can see the question mark above the head. Ooh, do I do this? Do I go there? So let's see what else is going on. So the 10 of visions is turned upside down. So I think Phil really wanted to hold the vision of a happy relationship, but at the moment they can't see it. It has been turned upside down, so they're a little bit glum about that. I do sense that Phil is a lovely person though, and they've got a really nice spirit. So whatever happened here that kind of collapsed, it needs to be addressed. So let me have a look further. So we do have the 5 of challenges upside down. Not too bad. So perhaps think that you walked away. Maybe the emotions weren't so much intertwined with the communication. So that's probably what the breakdown kind of was within the relationship. So they're not walked away, but it's somehow it's like, oh, why did the communication, the heartfelt understanding come away? Because sometimes we think we're telling the other person something, but then they're not hearing how we tell them. So it's very much about active listening. So maybe they feel drained from that particular thing. Maybe that they felt like they offered you everything and it wasn't kind of there. Might be all in their mind, who knows? Blokes. So they see you as the weaver of challenges, again upside down. All my packs are upside down. God knows why. So the weaver of challenges is almost like they have cut a sense off. So maybe they feel that you didn't communicate, and there is a kind of sadness surrounding that as well. So I think somewhere within them, they probably believe that this relationship was going somewhere within themselves. Yeah. Yeah, it's very hard when you get this particular person. But equally, I don't think, because with the weaver of challenges, it's like the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords always cuts things off. So it's almost like that. Maybe they don't feel cut off. Maybe they still find within them that they can bring things to life. So we'll just read a little bit further along the line. Oh, that's good. This is coming up a lot. So the Fall of Challenges is quite good. So they are having a break, but within them, it doesn't show any particular sadness. It feels like they've misunderstood. They don't really understand what it is that they want. Well, actually, they did know what they wanted, to be fair. So they're almost like thinking, why did it break down? I don't understand. So it's almost like a daze, but the heart still goes on. You can see this with the Child of Visions. So they want to bring a sense of, oh, yeah, I can still love. I want to love, because deep down I am that romantic giving person. And I believe that he thinks so. So he's come to this, it's almost like a wish card. It's almost like that spark can actually happen in an environment which is quite hostile. So he believes that if he just rethinks about it, maybe put some energy into it, more soul felt feelings, then he probably thinks, yeah, that should have happened. And the last card for Phil on his own, and we'll see what is opposite. So the Hermit. So Phil is not the type of person who likes to be on his own. So he doesn't, because it's turned upside down. But equally, he can't find a way spiritually to kind of realize why this happened. I'm not saying he's blaming you or the situation, but it's almost like, oh, I gave him the earth. It's moan. So he's kind of, I don't think he's particularly sad. It's almost like with these particular cards, unless in between it is. But I don't think he likes being on his own. Oh, that's sad. Right, let's see what's opposite him. So he sees 6 of spells. So and with this Child of Visions. So this was him, this is you. So he sees that there could be a success with you, to be fair. So if you were to communicate and see everything happening, maybe you could tell mutual friends, if you still have mutual friends, about this. Maybe it could be a success, a little mini success. So he's willing to go a little bit further to actually see it quite good, really. So that's that one. And how he sees it, oh, the Green Mother. Oh, that's, I'm going to cry. So he turns everything upside down within the vision, but you're definitely willing to nurture it and see this grow. So this is the Empress, the Mother. So patience. So I suppose with the two of you, there could be, new growth to actually do this. I think if you went to some sort of counselling and actually told each other or heard each other exactly what went on, then you'd understand a little bit more of how things are, because it's not until you get people in a room and say, well, I thought this. And sometimes as people, we don't want to own up to our little faults. And it's horrible when you kind of go to counselling and you think, oh, yeah, I did this, I didn't do this, or I did this. And it's just one of those things, isn't it? Because it shows really that, it's quite nice. It's got a nice flavour, isn't it, really? So let's see this. Well, it shows that you're willing to wait for communication. So this is the suspension, the Hanged Man. Opposite here's Five of Swords. So he's disappointed that it's walked away, but he sees you, or at least your ability to wait for that. So there is a huge chance that you can both get together. It does show you're willing to wait, to be fair. I wonder if he knows that subconsciously. So you're still quite prepared on a subconscious level to actually seek why the communication wasn't there, and to understand this factor in the middle of the reading is pretty clever, really, because you're prepared to put in action, and they're kind of, well, I don't really want to communicate what I am, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to be on my own, but almost like embarrassed to actually say, because the Four of Wands the Four of Swords is, no, I'm on my own, I don't like it, but I'm on my own, kind of thing. So that's that. And then you've got the Ace of Spells, which is kind of, here's the Four of Swords, and you're the Ace of the Spells down. So this is a very stalemate situation. If they're unable to communicate and you're unable to start, that is a kind of stalemate which is backed off. So that whole energy is yeah, we might emotionally want to be together, or to communicate that. But when there's ability to go, no, I can't do anything until you communicate, then that is a stalemate. I can't do anything until you talk to me. I'm not talking. So that's really bad. There is the fairy wind, but it's upside down. So that's kind of good, actually. So, well, that's upside down as well. So the fairy wind, when it's upside down, is almost like stuck. He's stuck, you're stuck. I really think you both need a mutual friend to go, hey, you two were good together, what happened? Because this is like stuck. Even when it's this way, don't follow the fairies when they're going that way. But when it's like that, it's like, I'm stuck, where are you lot going? I want to follow you. So it's almost like you can't follow the lead. And that was his Hermit upside down. So the energy is very stuck. Now, let's see what these three cards are here. So the energies to move on. Wow. Right, Phil, what's going on? So let's just turn these this way and that'll make it a lot better. Maybe. So, right. So again, we've got the Hanged Man, right? So you've had it here, but we've also got it here, here. So there's a whole waiting period. And from that waiting period, and from him wanting on his own but not realizing what happened, he doesn't realize what happened. And this is why, if you two could go to a counseling to sort it out, that would be ideal. There is hope, but there's also the devil here. So it's almost like if there is going to be no communication, and it's like, well, why can't we just be honest? We were good together, but it's like, why can't we just come together to work things out, or at least talk things out so we can have closure? So there is a waiting period here. I think in a way they're not kind of listening to it. There's no cards here that says you can get together or you can't get together. There is a way that you both can nurture this circumstance and this vision. And it would be very interesting to see, because I think for him, with these two cards, it's almost like he didn't understand didn't understand what you actually wanted. So it's funny that the three cards that are binding you together are three major arcana cards. One being the devil. So bad habits have to be dropped away, and you can sort that out through counselling. To wait for a time period when you've both kind of healed and you know what you want as individuals, but also as a team, because you are a team. And that would help enormously. And to put hope and trust back into the situation is vital for you. So what happened with here? There's still that attraction, you see. So and that's the top of the reading, really. For him, he can still see that vision going forward. And what do the angels say? It does say choose a different direction, which is interesting, isn't it? But I suppose that's because of the devil. I'm waiting and not communicating with the Four of Swords. So it is hard, and I would definitely say if you can communicate with them, just to have some sort of closure or a new opening. So for you to say, should I move away? Then it's very difficult to actually move away when you haven't had proper closure, isn't it? It really is. It seriously is. So within their mind, they don't think you communicated as well as you could have done. We're not blaming you. Don't get me wrong. It's not that. It's just that he thinks that. And quite honestly, most men do. You don't communicate. So I have to say, the suspension and the Hanged Man, the both of the cards between you and the energy, to find a higher meaning with this connection is going to be interesting. I just hope it's a shame that it's a real shame, because it has got possibility. I really believe it's got possibility. That's a darn shame. That it's a shame, and that's all I can say. And the only reason why he's looking for someone is, like I said, he doesn't like to be on his own. He's a person who likes to have a partner. Absolutely. It does say choose a different direction. I only wish, my wish for you is that you'd gone to some kind of counselling to actually do this. But if we look on things on a higher aspect, there's always a reason for something. And maybe for you, there is a better partner who can fully understand you. Because the way we kind of don't communicate or communicate in a particular relationship is almost like a bounce. It is a reflection of the other person as well. So if they're not giving, sometimes we do this, or we're on a rebound situation and we're still trying to heal from another relationship, and that's how we act in this relationship. So that is why it's very vitally important to always get over the ex before we go into another relationship. Now, if he's going into another relationship right now with someone, it's not going to work out at all, because he's still got a soft spot for you. Full stop. You know, and he has to give time to heal. So it's a darn shame, isn't it? So let's see. Actually, before I do that, let's see about should you wait for Phil? Right, let's have a look. Well, you do have justice on your side, even though that's horrible. I don't know if you were in the room and someone else got that. It's not the best friendly card, but it is justice. Justice is always slow for your situation. So it's almost like, it doesn't mean to say that the you two will get together. It means you will get that perfect relationship at some stage. Seven of Swords. Ooh, that's not so good, even though my soul loves that. Yeah. Seven of Swords, I never liked that card. I got the Three of Cups, so that's nice. The Seven of Swords, it's almost like he has left a part of him with you, and there's always going to be a part with you. It's so sad, isn't it? But that's his understanding. The Three of Cups, I think you can still come together, and especially if your friends can help. So maybe if you have got a mutual friend, there is obviously going to be a waiting period with the Hangman coming up twice, and him reversed in many circumstances. So maybe after a few months or something, he'll suddenly go, yeah, maybe I should have listened to your apology. So hopefully your friends can help in a circumstance. If all your friends are saying, no, move on, that's probably the best thing. Maybe they saw something that we, when we're in the relationship, can't see ourselves. So be very neutral about this. Do you know what I mean? Just kind of keep living your life, send yourself love, do some healing and reflecting on what has happened. And maybe you and you and Phil can get together, because he does have a soft spot for you, I think. But that's encouraging. And you do get justice. But this just means there's a little bit of him left there, but he has kind of moved on a little bit. So it makes it awkward, doesn't it? This is a classic example of will I reconcile that could take months to answer. But if he's being stubborn and won't really communicate in a lot of circumstances, then it makes it extremely difficult to do so. It really seriously does. Hello, Momo. How are you doing? So, yeah. You see, when we learn to forgive ourselves and forgive the situation and forgive each other in a very unconditional way, and we understand why the other person did something or didn't do something, then we can move on and grow as souls together. But when we don't, it's like, are we supposed to be with that person or not? So the universe, I mean, I'm not over empowered about this card with the devil. It does show that there is a kind of trapping, but I don't see that with you and Phil. I think you and Phil, I shouldn't be saying this really, should I? Because I don't want to give you false hope about the thing, but it could have done. It could have worked out quite nice. But yeah, it happened the way it happened, and that's what's gone on really. But yeah, it is what it is. My exes were nice. One or two of them. So one of them was just but do you know what I mean? I mean, yes, that's why we have to trust the universe, our higher self, our spirit guides, angels, God, that there is a kind of guidance for us. Just believe that you're safe, and you yourself know what's going on within yourself. But yeah, it's sad, isn't it? It is and it isn't. Because if they have moved on and they're stubborn about that, then that's just what it is. But I truly believe that he did want, you know, a nice relationship. But it is what it is. Yeah, no. Right, okay. So, Sully, if you look up emotional freedom technique tapping about guilt or forgiveness, it is what it is. We are where we are, and that's where we are. So you can never beat yourself up about how you were. It's about accepting yourself, loving yourself. It doesn't matter. Just box it up and go, that's what it is. It's a karmic thing as well, isn't it? So don't let this ruin who you are as a person as well. So you have to learn to kind of just say in the mirror, I am willing to forgive myself. I am willing to forgive my situations. I am willing to forgive. And when you say that, you know, over and over again, the willingness, something will click. And then the next few days say, I forgive myself, I forgive my situations, and I forgive everything. And you'll genuinely believe it. But first of all, if you're looking in the mirror and you go, I forgive myself, and it stirs back and you, no, you don't, you're a bloody idiot for doing that. Ooh. Just go, I am willing to forgive myself. You can't argue with that in your brain. So when you do that, that'll be a lot better. Yeah, no. So, yeah, you know, that's what kind of can happen, isn't it? So that's fine. I mean, you know, one has to grow as people, but you must 100% learn to forgive yourself and learn to forgive the situation. It's all a learning experience, really, isn't it? You know, no one's perfect at any one time. You know, we are allowed to make mistakes, and they're not mistakes, they're called learning experiences. You did what you did at the time. I did what I did at the time. Everyone does what they do at the time because that's who they are. So, you know, it is what it is. But you've got to forgive yourself, yeah, and the situation, and them, you know. So start off by, I am willing to forgive. I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing. And every time a thought comes up, I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing to forgive. Do you know what I mean? I'm willing. And that'll be a lot easier, won't it? No worries, silly. You'll get there. I mean, you know, like I said to somebody the other day, we do not enter in relationships thinking that they're going to break down. Normally, we go into relationships thinking they could work out or they will work out. So it is what it is. Personalities are very confusing. People are confusing. Families and friends and everyone is so confusing. It's like a whole mishmash of science and psychology and all the rest of it that make up human beings. It's just annoying. But please do not let it put you off having another relationship. Just say, I'm willing to forgive myself because you did what you did, either to protect yourself or whatever. It doesn't matter. Move on from that. If he's not. How old are you? Are you still very young? Are you under 28? Because things do get a little bit better after 28 when your Saturn returners come and everything changes. Allegedly. For some people. Not men, no. They never change. I'm joking, men. Please don't write in. Right. Well, thanks for waiting, guys. We were just on a donated reading, which always takes a long time with me. But that's how it goes. Sorry about that. Right, shall we resume? No, well, you're Sagittarian. I'm not going to grow up either. My mum says. I refuse to grow up too. Why should we? Why should we grow up? No. 26. Great. So when you're 28, you will probably notice a difference when the Saturn comes round in your birth chart. About 27, 28, I reckon. It's usually is a 28 days, 28-year cycle. So by 28, you know, do a lot of work on yourself, or a little bit of work, whatever work you want to do. And then as soon as 28 comes, boom, you'll be a very responsible person. And you might know a little bit more of what you want, maybe. But please forgive yourself. I am willing to forgive. I am willing to forgive. Do you know what I mean? Life. You could write a book, couldn't you? You could write a book. Thanks very much, Sully. Right, Sun Love, you want a general reading? Alrighty. No worries. Sun Love and a general reading. Lily, I love you. Brilliant. Oh. We love Lily. Right, Sun Love, you want a general reading. All right. General reading for Sun. Right, if you're in the room and you're still in the room from half an hour ago, keep your questions coming. Yeah? Is Princess Aquarius still here? Patricia, they probably left. Right. Hello, general reading. General reading. Please check out my dailies, people. They're not there for fluff, as I say to Tarot's Talk. They're there for you to look at. Right. I did indeed. 3 hours, 3 minutes, and 10 seconds. Right, okay. Right, Sun Love. A general reading for Sun Love. You'd think I didn't have a life. I'm doing a 10 o'clock till 5 o'clock tomorrow, Barrow. And it's all changed at work, so God knows what I'm walking into after a week off. Help me. I'll be saying the message to you, Barry, help me. This is what's happening. Right, okay, general reading for Sun Love. Right, said Fred. You have been a little bit worried, perhaps. Nothing to worry about. One has to learn to kind of adapt to finding your truth within certain things that you might be scaring yourself with, perhaps. Everything isn't how you've looked at. So maybe in the past, recent past, you've been looking at things that have maybe scared you, or you think it's not going to happen or could happen, and it's very Nine of Swords upside down. But now you've got the Hermit upside down. So it's almost like when you realize for yourself that scaring yourself hasn't worked. So now you're seeing the reality of the situation and thinking, right, how can I adapt to my situation? So it's strength of character that will always win you through. And also thinking Barry hates this, positive. So being very positive, but very clear on a spiritual level for yourself where you are going. Okay, does that make sense? Sun love? Sun. No, I said I'd go in tomorrow, so that's bad, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, thank you, Sun love. That's perfect. Right, Shred the Heart Toward. How is Aniket feeling for you? Guys, please keep posting your questions. I can't do your question. Good grief. I'm gonna that's so out of sync, it's unbelievable. Right, that's better, I hope. Shredder Tord, how is Aniket feeling towards you? Shredder Tord. You are here, Princess Aquarius. I bet you jumped out and came back. But I'm glad you're still here. Right. Shred Heart Tord. How is Aniket feeling towards you? Aniket and Shred Heart Tord. How is Aniket feeling towards Aniket feeling towards I was going to look for a doctor's note, but the doctor, that just. Aniket, feeling towards you. It's almost like their unwillingness to kind of start afresh. It's like they can't see for themselves how things are going, so it's almost like they lose their momentum, so to speak. It's almost like complacence, laziness, can't be bothered to start again, to kind of go on a deeper feeling. So I don't know if this energy is temporary for them, but it's got a flavour of not, so that's good. So maybe they're just feeling a little bit, under the weather, so to speak. So that was with Judgment reversed and the Nine of Cups reversed as well. So at the moment, they need a little bit cheering up, perhaps, to get back on track. Shrey, how are you? Right, question, Shrey. Or did I do yours? Yeah, I did yours, didn't I? Right, let's do Princess Aquarius. Does Ruddy listen to a specific song because it reminds him of me? Oh, how sweet is that? Oh. Right, Princess Aquarius. Does Ruddy listen to a song? Oh. Yeah, I did yours. No worries, I hope that helped from Aniket. We're allowed to be emotionally numb at times, especially on that monthly time. Oh, everything's bad. Right, ready. Hello, 06, how are you doing? Anna B, when you say will we be together, you mean me and you? Do you want me and you? Put a name down. Right, Ruddy and your song. He could do. Because he probably... It's quite funny. I don't think he's doing it intentionally, but when it comes on the radio or something like that, it definitely was. Because we've got It Goes Round, Baby, Round, Baby, Round. It's like a record, isn't it? I go, round, 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 round. So sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. And you've also got the Two of Pentacles upside down. So he's probably annoyed by it. You know, when your song comes on the radio, and you're, oh, damn that song. So it does, but he's annoyed by it. So, you know. I mean, that's the beauty of songs, isn't it? You can be very emotionally attached to them. They can bring back memories, good and bad. So, whose reading is it? It's Princess Aquarius. Would you like me to do yours now? 06. I wonder why. Did he contact me? Does he still love me? You haven't put who. You haven't put who. By just saying, does he? It's like he what? Who? Mad Soul Tarot. Mad Soul Tarot. Do you love 06? 06? Don't give me a... Oh, Florent. All right. 06. The chance of that person coming into the live right now is going to be a zillion to one. And I mean that. Unless you're sitting right next to that person. But a zillion to one, they are the odds that that person is ever going to find this stream, ever going to find your comment. It's a zillion to one. You think people are clever. They're not. Believe you me, they are not. Honestly, I swear I'm going to do a competition one day. In 2 years' time, I'll do a competition. I'm going to put a comment down on either Mad Soul Tarot's website, Tarot's Talk website, or somebody else's website, and I'm going to offer £1 million to the person who can find that comment. And I guarantee you, they won't. They absolutely won't. There's 2 reasons why you can't find it in 2 years' time. I'm absolutely going to do that. I'm going to all prove you wrong that you think everyone's spying on you. The only people who are spying on your comments is FBI. The spies, the aliens, they'll all get you. They'll know exactly what's going on. Right, let's have a look. 06. You wonder why they contacted you. All right, let's have a look. 06, why did they contact you? What? You wonder why they contacted you. Because you're a very mysterious person. I wonder what 06 is doing. Oh, right, let's have a look. 06. Okay. Don't delete that message, all right, 06. Because if you were with Tarot's Talk, it'd kill you. We don't delete our messages in my channel. Right, let's have a look. 06. Right, 06. Let's have a look. Oh. I think maybe the reason why they contacted you was to tell you that they were disappointed that it didn't work out, but they have found happiness, maybe, perhaps. So, yeah, and maybe they want you to be happy as well. So, you know, when you get the Five of Cups, it's all about paying attention to the disappointments and brokenheartedness and all that things. But the Five of Cups always has the Two of Cups. You might know that, which is that connection. So they want you to find a good connection and be happy. So that's why they contacted you. They probably feel that you are a little bit down. And equally, they might be as well, because they did care for you, because equally they were disappointed. So they want you to be happy then. Do you understand that? They want you to be happy. So try and find happiness within your own life. Yay, kittens playing in sunflowers. I do hope that helps. Swati, you've got a question. Will Krishnan make an effort to reconcile with me? You'll be all right, 06, okay? You'll be fine. Right, will Krishnan make an effort? Swati. Will Krishnan make an effort? And they retracted the message. Wait till Tarot's Talk comes in here and tells them off. There's no telling people. No, they've done it, every single one. That's it. Wait till Tarot says that. He's not going to be impressed. Exactly. They're not going to be. Yeah. It's all right. We know how to deal with that. Right. Will Christian make an effort? With Scotty. Christian and Scotty. Right, let's have a look. Ooh. Yeah, well. Well, it's almost like will the universe guide them to make an effort? They're very unwilling to make an effort. Unwilling. But it's almost like they might be forced to. So the Chariot's going nowhere at the moment, but they may see a possibility of something in the future. But no, they won't make an effort. It'll be like, if it was going to happen, it would be like you'd have to lift them up and go doing. So it's almost like you would have to appear in front of them, or them to be in a gathering. But no, I don't think they're going to make an effort. Lazy person. Lazy person. Right, Anna B. Will I and Ant be together? Let's have a look at Anna B. Will I and Ant be together? Much love to you too, Swati. I hope you have a great day tomorrow or whenever. Do check out the dailies. I put them out for you guys. Anna B, will you and Ant be together? Anna B, and you be together. Will I and Ant be together? Mm-hmm. Lovely flowers then, Swati. Lovely. I do like those icons, definitely. Thanks, Madsol. You're doing a fantastic job. Right. Will you and Ant be together? You think you might. You very well could. If there's communication, if you communicate with them and they communicate with you, there's a possibility. And that's what needs to be sorted out, because it's not being sorted out. And even though you've got the sort of challenges, it does show that you have to communicate. So if you want to communicate, then please do. You know, because it won't get sorted out otherwise. So yeah, 5 of Wands reversed. It is like it's not going to get sorted out unless you do communicate. You both definitely have to communicate. Talking. Say, blow your bugle in the top of the mountain. Go, come here, Aunt. I am here. Like Kathy, come home. Where's my Heathcliff? Heathcliff, come here. That's what you need to say. Heathcliff, where are you? Said Kathy. I'm over here. Well, come here. Okay. Yeah, weird, isn't it? Right, how are we doing, guys? How are we doing? Have we nearly finished? Has anyone got a question? Quick, put your question down now, right now, before we close the show. How about that? Have we all finished then? Oh, have we finished? Any more questions? Any more questions? Where's Lily Bell with the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, thanks very much, Mad Soul Tarot. For all of you 6 people in the room, thank you so much for being here. Please visit Mad Soul Tarot. He does lives as well. I cannot be on 24 hours a day. So he can. And so can Tarot's Talk. So do visit them, dudes. Thank you very, very, very much, Barry. You've made my life so much easier by existing. Seriously. And thank you to Lily Bell for being here. And Destiny Dreyer for being a moderator. And anyone else? Hina came. Hope she's all right. Anyway, I hope you're all right. I know sometimes problems seem quite big at the time. Sally, hello. But we can't let our problems consume us. So whatever we can do to just relax and, you know, bring pure love into our situation and think, okay, I can face this challenge is a good way indeed, isn't it? So thank you guys for being here, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Lots of love to you, and do take care. Thanks, Barry. Bye, everyone. Adios. I've been here for a long time, guys. If I haven't done your questions, sorry. I'll do it tomorrow.